Hi guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. This is a price analysis update on Vechain. We'll take a look at both USDT and the BTC pairings and identify a few key levels, somewhere we could potentially invest and somewhere we could potentially look at either taking profit or just use it as an accumulation point. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and let's crack on. So welcome, this video is in partnership with Cointelegraph's Markets Pro. This is a platform I use every single day to get all the information in order to do these videos for you guys. Currently you can see Vechain, 6 billion market cap, as you can see a few bits of information here, but the Vortex score is 60. This gives you a good bit of information what has gone on historically with the asset. If you want to find out more about the platform though, if you go to the front page of my YouTube channel, you will see it's pinned there, Cointelegraph's Markets Pro review. So go ahead and check that out. Like I say, I use this every single day. But going into Vechain, this is currently the hourly time frame, so let's jump to the daily and have a look what's going on. And we'll just move my head across here so you can see. So looking at the current price action, this was a move up, we rejected. If you look at this massive pendant I've got formed, this was all the way from that bottom in December, and that's pretty much all the way from the top. We spiked up in April. We've been up to 27 cents, so that's a long way down from current prices. If you look at that from the highs all the way to the lows down there, I mean, we dropped 79-80%. Significant drop that, and fundamentally nothing changed with the asset. That's just general market sentiment. So unfortunate, but if you manage to buy up here, don't worry about it, the price will return. If you're looking at this entire move though, and in terms of Fibonacci's, let's have a look where we retrace to. Very close to that 786 levels. For me, it looks like it's close to a bottom here. If you look at that wick, let's just put a horizontal ray on. Double bottom there, look at that. Tap, tap, resistance, resistance, resistance. So that's a key level there, pretty much 8 cent. 8 cent will have been that area, people thinking, right, drop below 10 cent, let's place some orders at 10 cent. And yeah, it's picked up them orders. It looks like we've got a bounce so far, but let's see how the market reacts. I mean, Bitcoin is currently at $42,000. I'm looking for a closure above 42,500 today to maintain this little bit of bullish action we've had on this lower time frame. But if you're looking for buys, I would still consider buys at this region here at 8 cent. I think 8 cent can be a decent level, and there's always a possibility that we do come down and retest this lower support here at around 7.3 cents. So if you're looking for some potential buys, I would ladder some in, maybe down to probably from 8 cent all the way down to around 7 cent. And I can't see us closing below that, to be honest. I mean, I'm looking for a drop down here, maybe a retest of that, and then a push up and retest of this. May not happen. We might just start pushing on from here because we've had a significant drop since September, and the markets now, in my opinion, are ready to push. We do know that historically September is bad for Bitcoin, and that has been shown throughout the previous 10 years of Bitcoin's history. The next 3 months are pivotal, and in my opinion, I think it's going to be a great Q4 for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So if you're looking at prices now and you're worried a bit, because if you look at this, the crypto fear and greed, it's down at 24. I always say buy the fear and sell the greed, and it is now time when it is an extreme fear, and it is honestly a great time to buy. So there's the orders to place, 8 cent all the way down to around 7. But we need to have a look at some areas where we could target in the short term. So if you're looking at, again, if you look at this in terms of Fibonacci extensions, once we do break above this 11 cent area, then we can look at targeting here. I think that's the first major area of resistance at around 15.6 cent. Looks like we've been pretty much range bound in there for ages, doesn't it? I mean, back to May, bouncing up and down in the same area. Once you do break above 15.6 cent though, there's not much in its way. We've only got this amount of trading data here. So you're talking about, what's that? April to May, you're talking about 4 weeks worth of trading data within that range. So I am now ready to push back above 15 cent and this market to start pushing on. Let's have a look at some price predictions though, and we'll take a look at the entire move here from the bottom. So we'll see if we'll do that complete retracement. So that is the top there, that is the bottom. We're now retracing. The next level obviously going to be 19 cent up there, but looking at some of these extensions, I've already got this marked up here. This is my price prediction for the end of this year, 83 cent. I think that's a good area where we can look to start offloading some major profit. And Obviously, skim profit up off on the way up, but once we do get to around that 82 cent mark, I think that's going to be close towards the top. I think this asset has got quite a significant supply, so do not be trying to sell at $1. I think you need to be taking profit off before then. I will happily take profit over $1, but for me, I think this is a region where you need to look at taking profit. So that's that pair pretty much covered. Just taking a look at Vechain BTC. We did have that falling wedge there, which pretty much broke to the upside, and then we rejected and we pushed them back down. We're close to a bottom here again. If you look at, so let's move this. Let's move this box. That is close to the bottom now. I mean, we've had a wick through, support, and now into a level of support. So if you're looking for buys, target me around 190 Satoshis. I think that might be a decent level for you to target before the markets do start to push on. If you're looking for levels to sell though, we've got a level of resistance at 256. That could also be a good level there. But just going back to Vechain, you could say again, just talking about that falling wedge there, you could say that we have an actual falling wedge there as well. If you look at this, this is pretty much a falling wedge. So for example, we are looking for a breakout from that pattern soon. A lot of assets had a cup and handle here, and this did, but then it dropped to the downside. So this is the next target I'm looking for. And if you're looking for a bit of a where is it, a long position, I'd long from here about 8 cent, and I would target this region up here where we've been. So there's a potential 92% gain there with no leverage. Short stop loss, maybe at around 5%. Or even maybe open a trade from 7 cent, see what the market does. But monitor that. I'm looking for a breakout to the upside. I'm still feeling bullish, and I still think we are in a bull cycle. So for me, that's going to do it for today. Just some quick fire analysis on Vechain. Levels to buy. First major levels to sell is here at around 15.6 cent, and then we'll take it from there. But whatever happens, I will be doing another video in the next few days on Vechain. Try to do videos on it every 5 to 7 days. So constant content on Vechain coming from me. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.